You're already making the content, the photo shoots, the tutorials, the trend reports. But what if I told you you are sitting on a content goldmine, and with that you might miss the most important PR tool in your business? Hi, I'm Doris. I run an editorial studio called Inspired Publications that helps fashion, beauty, and lifestyle brands turn their content into independent brand magazines and publish them straight to the international newsstand. We are skipping the annoying pitching process, and most of all, we help you to avoid wasting money on overpriced PR retainers. Today I'm going to show you how to turn your brand content into an actual business model by launching a branded magazine that doesn't just look good, but also helps your sales. For the sake of this video, I'm going to use beauty brands as an example, but with a little tweaks here and there, you can definitely use these examples for every industry across the board. So let's get right into it. Every piece of content you create nowadays for your brand isn't just a creative outlet. It is a scalable revenue stream. But I bet you knew this already. But let me reframe this real quick for it to make more sense. If you are pouring time, energy, and money into content such as, planning photo shoots, interviews, tutorials, or founder stories, guess what? You're already halfway to publishing your own magazine. The only question is, are you monetizing it? Because here's the truth. Most brands in every industry across the board are already content machines, and they're creating so much content every day. But the problem is that this content just lives on social media and dies within 24 hours. But it doesn't have to be that way. So here are my tips on how you can leverage that content you're already creating for an independent magazine that can feed your PR and brand awareness machine for months, if not even years. So tip number one is editorialize your products. You already know how to sell. I don't have to teach you that. You know more about your products than I do. But what a magazine does is it lets you storytell, and that builds trust way faster than any ad placement could ever do. So instead of a basic product description, you can write a feature about it, something along the lines of, and you can start here simple. And I know a lot of influencers are doing this already. You can show a morning or night routine by using your skincare line, for example, or you can do a deep dive on your hero ingredient. Like, for example, why your serum uses fermented licorice root instead of vitamin C. Or you can share how I built this feature on how your lipstick shades were developed and made. And guess what? That soft sell, that converts. Think of Vogue meets your e-commerce checkout page. Tip number two are paid collaborations. And I don't mean to hire an influencer. I mean, if you are the one who is creating the content, aka the magazine, you can sell featured spots to like-minded brands. Let's say, for example, you are selling bath bombs and you're launching a fall-winter issue. Why not sell a half-page placement to your favorite clean candle brand? Or let a skin expert contribute a column for a fee. For example, if your issue is themed beauty rituals, you can feature 3 indie brands that fit the vibe. Maybe a botanical oil brand, or like a silk hair wrap company, or like a natural deodorant. This way you will get access to their audience and they will get access to yours. But since you are in charge and this is your magazine, you can publish the magazine on your own terms. You can even charge $250 to $500 per placement, and now you've paid for your printing before the issue even launched. Tip number 3 are limited print editions. So drop a limited edition print version. Yes, people still buy print, especially when it feels exclusive. For example, if you can launch a quarterly print magazine that's only available for a few weeks, or you print a limited run of a couple hundred copies, you can sell them until they're sold out. And we're saying, like, it doesn't have to be a big production. You can make it like 40 pages, beautifully designed and themed around something fun like summer skincare secrets, or bold and bare beauty or something like that. And if you want to really go fancy, you can add like a collector number on the back, and boom, you turn it into a collectible piece or even a coffee table book. Tip number 4, teach what you write. I bet you haven't maybe thought about this before, but you can use your editorial as an educational resource. Let's say, for example, you publish an article called Why Sourcing Local Ingredients Matters in Skincare. You can turn that into a deeper mini course or even a master class, and this way you are establishing yourself in the industry as an expert. That's something that other founders are not doing, or at least not a lot of them. And then down the road, people will get to know you as the expert in your industry. Maybe they invite you to speak on panels, and your reputation and horizon in the beauty world will just open up like crazy because you have that standing and credibility. You can also, for example, interview an esthetician for your magazine and then co-host a Zoom workshop together. You can maybe charge $19 to $49 per seat. Or you write about sustainability and then offer a deeper clean beauty one-on-one course for beginner founders. No matter what you're doing, a magazine builds curiosity and your course gives them the next step. Tip number 5 are product and magazine bundles. You can make your magazine part of a beauty box style experience. So for example, you can launch a winter skin issue and pair that with your best-selling moisturizer and a jade roller, for example, and of course the magazine itself. Or you can collaborate with 2 other brands and include a sample from each brand and give it out as, with the printed issue. This way you're not just selling a product, but you're selling a moment, and customers will definitely pay more for that. So here's the big picture. Your content can work way harder if your content becomes a prestige product, and your brand will evolve from just another beauty business to a legit, credible voice in your industry or in your niche, and you didn't even have to beg the press for it. This is how you go from being seen as a seller to being respected as a brand. And if you want to have more tips like this on how to launch your own profitable brand magazine from scratch, even with no PR agent or a huge team, please follow along, subscribe to my channel, or sign up for my free newsletter on my website, inspired-publications.com, and I will send you weekly tips just like this one straight to your inbox every week. And if you found this video helpful or useful, you are welcome to forward it to your favorite indie founder who might be interested in this as well. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.